Quentin Tarantino faces pushback after slamming Paul Dano's There Will Be Blood performance as weak sauce. Quite vile, Quentin Tarantino was criticized by fans after the director slammed Paul Dano's performance in There Will Be Blood as weak sauce. The Kill Bill filmmaker shared his unfiltered opinion about Dano's work in the 2007 Western thriller, which earned him a BAFTA nomination, during a recent appearance on the Bret Easton Ellis podcast. Tarantino was tasked with revealing his top 20 films of the 21st century, and Paul Thomas Anderson's There Will Be Blood landed in the 5th spot. However, Tarantino made it clear he didn't love everything about the critically acclaimed film, calling out Dano's performance in particular. There Will Be Blood would stand a good chance at being number 1 or number 2 if it didn't have a big, giant flaw in it, and the flaw is Paul Dano, he noted. Obviously, it's supposed to be a two-hander, but it's also drastically obvious that it's not a two-hander. Dano is weak sauce's man. He is the weak sister. Austin Butler would have been wonderful in that role. He's just such a weak, uninteresting guy. The weakest King actor in SAG. Tarantino's biting remarks soon began circulating on social media, with many calling the celebrated director flat out wrong for his assessment of Dano. You know, someday, film nerds are gonna have to stop worshipping this motor-mouthed video store clerk and stop thinking that every opinion he has about film and acting comes from on high. Film critic John Rocha responded on X, "Don't get me wrong. I love Tarantino's movies. He's a damn good director and an excellent writer, except for his obsession with the N-word. But not every opinion he has is the gospel truth. He's wrong in his assessment of Dano here." Another X-user weighed in, "No director should ever say anything like this about an actor. Quite vile, really." A third chimed in with, "Tarantino's statement on Paul Dano is wrong on so many levels. He holds himself strong opposite a legend like DDL, dare I say better that Leo in Gangs of New York even. He crafts rich character but also two different characters. It's one of the great performances. It really is." Similarly, a fourth fan penned, "That's a huge effing lie and he knows it. Paul Dano owned that role and went toe-to-toe with a legend Day-Lewis." Yet, most comments online expressed curiosity about the origins of Tarantino's beef with Dano. Tarantino did, however, sing the praises of 2001's Black Hawk Down, which he called a masterwork.